Hey, it's Jennifer Lakshmi Dove. It is Sunday, May 15th, and I'm coming on just because I want to share about the full moon solar eclipse that's happening today, tonight, actually, depending on where you live. If you live on the East Coast of the United States, it'll be about 12:15 a.m. So for some folks, it's going to be on the 16th, but if you live on the Pacific Coast, or in the mountain time like me, it's happening tonight. So it'll be about 10:15 mountain time tonight. And we may be able to see it. If the sky is clear, you may be able to see this. If you've never seen a eclipse before, I highly recommend trying to take a look at this one because it's pretty special. It's a very deep eclipse because the full moon is in Scorpio. When I say deep, I mean emotionally deep and cutting kind of deep. Eclipse, when we think of that word, eclipse, something is eclipsed, and that is happening for us. One of the things about eclipses is that things get eclipsed out of our life during this time, and that's because eclipses have to do with endings, endings and beginnings, and with Scorpio, Scorpio is a water sign, is a very deep, still, contemplative, meditative, sharp, and fixed water sign. So whatever is being eclipsed out of your life is going to tend to be, have an emotional, something you have an emotional attachment to. For example, I just want to give a quick shout out to my clients. I had 3 clients actually whose pets passed away this week during the eclipse tunnel, when we're in between 2 eclipses. We had one about 3 weeks ago in Taurus, and this is the culminating eclipse of the cycle. And during that time, things really change, and they change fast. Eclipses bring the change. You might have changed your hair completely. You may have changed, your job. You may have come to a point in your understanding of what you're really supposed to be doing, that you're not in a job that you love, that you're wasting your time with certain people. And sometimes we don't need to take any steps because those things that we're ready to release will just release on their own. That's the nature of eclipses. And this is my dog, Freya. Come to say hi. Yes, what else do I want to say about this? I'm sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought here. Because it's Scorpio. It's Scorpios get a bad rap. They can be very secretive. It's the 8th house. It's secrets and things you don't want other people to know. And that, if you are an Aries, actually, that's what's being highlighted right now. Or if you have Aries in your chart, that's what's being highlighted right now. The parts of you that you've kept hidden, and most likely kept hidden to stay safe, to survive. Pardon the dog noise, but it's just life. So the things that you have been hiding from yourself or others coming forward, and that's not just for Aries, but it's for all of us, because Scorpio is the 8th house. Taurus is the 2nd house. It's the house of the body. So there's also a calling, a deep calling to reconnect with your body. If you are like me, you got really sick during this time, and that is about noticing where you live in a body, noticing that you do need to take care of it, that you can't override it in order to take care of everyone else or everything else. So use this time, with eclipses. My friend Clara mentioned this earlier, and You guys know her. I've had her come on live with me and a couple times, and she mentioned that this is not the time to do full moon ritual like you would usually do it. This is the time to do something quieter. And I often don't do rituals on the eclipse cycles, on the eclipses, because they are so powerful in and of themselves. They like do you, they ritual you. So in the comments here, let me know what's been going on for you. What have you noticed happening in your life? What has to do with, really listening in deeply to what you really want to be doing, what you're really on earth here to do, that you've been kind of overriding, and anything about your body that you're noticing too. I've heard from some other folks who have friends or family members who've been sick during this time. Not that you have to get sick to reconnect with your body, but often, there'll be something. If you've been going, just trying to survive, often there'll be a reminder like, hey, you forgot about yourself. You forgot about your sensuality. You forgot about pleasure. You forgot about all those things. And this particular eclipse cycle calls us back to those parts of ourselves, to honor those parts of ourselves. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I've chatted for over 6 minutes and my dog wants to play. So yeah, have a beautiful week. Let me know how this eclipse works for you. If you're interested in finding out how it is affecting you, DM me or come over to 12listen.com and call me for a reading, because it's profound. These eclipses last in our lives way beyond, the full moon lasts a few days, way beyond that. It's months, about 6 months or longer, because they cause such dramatic change. All right, have a good week. Bye.